So this is my Stellar Wars machine. This is an early Steve Ritchie machine made by Williams. Kind of a play on the Star Wars phenomenon that was happening at the time. But I like it. Artwork is not super spectacular, but the noises are pretty cool. I like the old space style noises. Done a lot of work on this machine. When it came to me, it wasn't in great shape, wasn't working, and had a lot of wear on the playfield. Hopefully in this video you can't see the wear on the playfield because I've touched it up. Some areas that couldn't do much with, including this kind of overlay here. They don't make a replacement overlay at this time for that center section, so you get some flash lamps underneath there, and it's almost like it's kind of a sonar little section. It doesn't beep like that during the game, just when you score a special feature it flashes. But I've got the background sound turned on as well, which is kind of a pinging sound, which kind of goes along with the sonar. For me, it's like a little space sonar going on in the middle of the battle, and I think it adds a little suspense to the game too, because it increases as you're getting closer to spelling out Stellar Wars. So as I'm going through this game, I'll try and spell out some of the features. This is a wide body. This is a game from, again, Steve Ritchie. He worked on some wide bodies, including Superman. It's missing some of the features that Steve Ritchie's known for later in his career. You know, just barely after this game. Might have been the very next game was Firepower, which is a great game that introduced lane change and reintroduced multi-ball. So this game could really benefit from those two features, but overall I think it's a great game, one of those games that keeps you coming back. And so what I'm going to do is turn the game on and play and try and explain some of the features as we're going. Here we go. Okay, so by getting those three drop targets over there on the left, I've lit the pop bumpers up at the top, so instead of 100 points, those are now worth 1,000. Each time I get that center bank of drop targets, it advances the bonus over here for this kick-out hole all the way up to extra ball. So pretty valuable to keep hitting those over and over again so you can get to that extra ball. So it's those kind of balls that keep you coming back. You know, you feel like you're doing pretty well, and then boom, it's gone. that top section of drop targets there, top right, has lit that captive ball. Hit that captive ball and you'll get the lit value, and you'll also get a letter helping you to spell Stellar Wars, which can be real helpful if you're having trouble with one of those rollovers. It's pretty valuable. There we go. Okay, so we spelled Stellar Wars, which gave us points and bonus, and we did it by hitting that captive ball. Getting that letter. Okay, so by getting that top set of drop targets a second time, we were able to light these two bottom pop bumpers, and that gives us the 1,000 points apiece for those. Time now. And that third time gave us spinners lit for 1,000 apiece. Wasn't able to get there and spin those, but all sorts of features on this game, all of them worth hitting. The game plays great, part of my personal collection. If you want to see some of the work that I've done on this game, on the boards, on the playfield, touching up the paint, those kinds of things, I like to document those things just for me and for fun and for anybody else who wants to take a look at it. Of course, they're not perfect, they're not super professional, but when you've got a game that is not in great condition and you want to have it in your collection, you want to be able to play it, and you want it to look a little bit better than it did before, you know, making some of those things happen yourself is a pretty good way to go. So, hope you enjoyed that video, and that's Stellar Wars.